Now I am going to explain the poem The Voice of the Rain from Hornbill. It's written by Walt Whitman. In this poem, the speaker recounts, the speaker, who is speaker here? Walt Whitman, recounts a conversation he had with the falling raindrops. Here he had a conversation with the raindrops, and that conversation is explained over here. Now we are starting the poem. First of all, and how, who art thou? The question is put by the writer to the rain, and he is asking, who art thou? Thou means you. Who are you? Said I to the soft falling shower. Who is saying this? Walt Whitman is saying this to the shower, to the raindrops, that who are you? Which strain to sell gave me an answer, as here it is explained, in which the rain replied in a very strange manner. And in the straight way, what did she say? That I am the poem of earth. The voice of the rain is saying that it is the poem of earth. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the rain and the bottomless sea. Here the evaporation is explained over there, as you have studied in your science subject, that the water vapors just get it cool over there when it goes up in the sky, and it is converted into these drops are converted into the droplets form in the form of clouds, and again fall in the earth in the form of raindrops. So what it is saying, that it is saying that I am eternal. Eternal means never ending. I rise impalpable out of the land. That I am rising, impalpable means which cannot be described. That I am just rising from the earth and from the sea, and that cannot be described over there. And it goes up in the form of vapors. Now upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. Now the rain tells that poet that it rises upwards towards the sky in the form of vapor, and then it changes its form. Change means it condenses in the form of droplets. I descend to lave the draughts. Draughts होता है सूखा पड़ना. Atomies and dust layers of the globe. Now what did it say? Atomies means small particles, and descend means come down. It comes down vaguely means it is not clearly seen. It comes down in the form of, you can say, the droplets. And all that is them without me was seeds, only latent, unborn. What did it say? That if I am not there, all the seeds inside the earth grow into the plant only because of me. If I am not there, there will be no life in these seeds, and they will not be grown into the plants. So only because of me they are getting the life. So that's why it is saying that I am the poem of the earth. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin. Now the rain is saying that day by day and night by night I provides a life, care and water to the place from where I have originated. What is the origin of rain? The origin of rain is the earth. So it is saying that I am coming back to my own origin, coming back to the earth, to the bottomless sea, and giving the life to the earth, and make pure and beautify it. It is saying that after I coming back and falling on the earth, it is only, there is a greenery on the earth only because of me, and it gets the beauty over there. And for song issues from its birthplace after fulfilling bordering, wrecked or undecked, duly with just returns. The rain is, now I am telling you, the rain is like a song that originates from its birthplace, just like the heart of the singer. As the singer is singing a song from his heart, like that, rain is like a song which also originates from its birthplace, that is earth, and travels to fulfill the earth's need and wanders here and there. It finally comes back to the place from where it is originated. It comes back from the same place from where it is originated. Whether it is ruined or not, it returns to the original position with a lot of love to its birthplace. And it comes back to its birthplace with a lot of love. So I am now telling you the poetic devices used over there. The poetic devices are, various poetic devices are used in this poem. They are, number one, personification. Personification means when we are just personifying the non-living things to the living one. And for example, here it is, I am the poem of the earth. Why? The rain is non-living, but it is shown poem of the earth and the voice of the rain. Metaphor is used because the comparison is there, but indirect comparison is there. So wherever indirect comparison is there, metaphor is used. For example, I am the poem of the earth, means the rain is being compared to a poem. Then after that, imagery is used, visual description of something, that is called imagery. For example, soft falling shower.